especially once you get that Malefic gun and you play with the model as well. It's yeah, there's no way you can.
But we doubted it in game number 2. Let's see if they can prove us wrong again in game number 3 as we're heading into another and the final best of 1 between these two, between Geek Fam and Navi 1-1.
Here we go. Let's see. Emblem check in game number... Dude, is that 4 purifies?
Yeah. Just said it earlier, Marco.
I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I was zoned out. I thought I was looking at... Oh, Zion doing a good job here in lane. Hey, you gotta avoid these trades on the Melissa against the Brody early on. The Brody just completely claps you, dude. Like, I think a lot of Melissa players now, they're expecting to deal as much damage as... Oh my god, this is a good mark. Ooh, flicker, good one.
Yeah, good one. It gets us as well. This is one of the, I guess, like the advantage when you're playing a Ruby. That first kill is actually hitting pretty hard, especially after the buff. So you can secure the EXP crab quite well, especially against Uranus.
Oh.
Yeah, this is what happens when you trade.
The Brody Melissa is still a very interesting matchup. It looks like Kenziski is doing pretty good against the Melissa in this case.
Zeon has QC.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Heck?
Uh-oh.
Maybe don't say that. You say that and he goes for a smooch under turret, dude.
Surely you can secure this one, right?
Hey?
I wonder who got it.
It's Brody, should be. Yeah, he got the gold advantage there. See?
Okay. Still quiet in the early stage of the game. Everyone's just focusing on the early game. That's a freeze over to Audi TZ. He should be able to get out just fine, but he's got quite low now. And remember, we have 6 seconds left for the neutral objective to spawn the first one at that of the game. Nazara's already in vicinity, looking to get a pick onto his own jungle before he corrals over it. And Afro's there as well. It's a mirror play. In a 50-50 Andoryu versus Nazara, who gets it?
So far, Navi, though, has been winning the mid-prio here. Out Dizzy is already half HP, and he's actually taking the long route just to get the turtle pit. But now, good pokes by Cars. Already an ultimate suspended towards the Uranus. I don't know if that's a good decision, but now Andoryu is going to be jumping in. Napro with the pokes as well. It's going to be a boy instead taking the turtle out of all people. Deja vu, it was Kenziski in the second game, but now a boy is here.
I was gonna say it was really good zoning coming in from Navi. Feather airstrike, Jize opened it up, and Doryu as well. And you can see Geek Fam really slowly going back. So a boy, the fact that he was able to get that neutral objective, I think quite clutch for Geek Fam in the early game.
Take a look at the emblems by Bayou real quick. Bargain Hunter for Zeon on the Melissa after he went to the Purify. Makes a lot of sense. Now, oh, Raptor Dryad!
A whole lot of CC, that's a whole lot of ultimate, but now Feather airstrike missed out on the second one. Not really familiar with that for Jize, but now Andoryu at front line just dealing some damage towards Audi TZ, which is now half HP. Oh no. Oh no, Kenziski, you do not do that. Has to expend the flicker once again, but now he has the totem. But remember, surely no, he's already used that earlier, but now Apro still has the gold shield to tank up.
That was so close.
Damn, that was impressive. Kenziski just brute forced his way into a 2v1 win. And now he's going to try to convert on it. This is big if they are able to convert. If not, then it's all right. It's just a win. 1,000 puts them in a very good spot. Navi just needs to play safe for the Melissa to scale. And I guess the Hirara as well. This Ruby is a very good way to disrupt that, though. And they have a lot of CC together with the Vexana to really lock this Hirara.
Oh, God. A wave clear.
Yeah. The Vexana things, man. Clears very quickly.
Kind of gross. Kenziski, first item priority on the Sky Piercer. Looking for those stacks, I believe, on the Brody. That's a lot of gold as well that he gets. Forcing Zeon as well to stay under turret. I thought they were going to find that opportunity to go for a pick onto him, but I guess they don't go for the gamble. And I guess right now, Melissa, I know it's the win con for Navi in the later stage of the game, but it has been quite behind, no? What's the gold difference? We'll see it later, perhaps.
For Kenzie, it's 500 gold that he's ahead, so it's quite the margin.
Hold on, Kenziski. Oh, beautiful second skill, just dodging everything, almost getting the gold crab as well. But now the fight will be happening on the other side of the map. Is the turtle, second one of that.
Dude, I'm not even joking. I think Kenzie might be my player of the match if he plays like this again. Apro!
Chain CC still has the Purify, but now Nazara should be having this one for free, and he will take that one for himself. 1k gold lead for Geek.
Again for Navi, it's scaling.
Is Kars gonna be okay?
Yeah.
I think he is.
Okay. So they go for the clear. I was just thinking about a boy for a second. Vexana, was this a signature hero back in the day, or is this something new for him?
I wouldn't say it's signature, but he was, you know, he played the Vexana a lot back in the day, yes.
Maybe the reason why it's never a signature is because it was never meta to begin with. You know.
Makes sense.
That's true. And usually when it is meta, he still prefers other picks like the Faramis back in the day, the
yeah.
Valentina as well. Oh, Marcel with the Flicker. Wait, Andoryu!
Oh, Marcel might be a solo kill here, but no, GZ will be helping him as well. Andoryu should be having the skill in a second, and he will. But now in the top lane, it's gonna be the retaliation, but Apro will be the one taken down, plus the turret. So I think it is still a win for Geek Fam at the end of the day.
And they also get a tower over it, right? So the structure is permanent. It's something that Geek Fam can definitely use to their advantage. Now, Zeon really needs to think because he has to catch up on farm. He's behind 1,500 of Kenziski now at this stage in time. Wait a second, Zara?
Mobilization, but Nazara or GZ actually didn't want to commit towards a burst down there. Kars will also take the structure on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is not bad at all, by the way. Like, yes, Geek Fam got a win initially, but a kill on the XP for a kill on the roam with a turret, and a turret traded back from Navi. I'd actually give it back to Navi now. The fact that... oh, dude, okay. There is still a pretty big gap there between the gold laners in farm.
Yep.
So that's the silver lining now. For Geek Fam, they really need to start playing for Kenzie. But guess what? With the Uranus, you're a lot safer. You don't need to give the Brody as much respect as you did before, right? So that's why now he's much more comfortable still staying within that turret, walking up, clearing up. On the Esmeralda, you can't be doing this. You can't really just walk up against the Brody like that. So yeah, he's able to clear out the wave, getting tempo. Now moving around, Jizik gonna stop the taunt.
That's a taunt, that's an arm offended, but now the Eternal Guard also has been expended though for a boy. That's no longer a resource available in the total fight, but now Geek Fam still wants to control this one. A level lead for Andoryu, currently 11 to 10 compared to Nazara. But now Geek Fam is going to drag down the total towards their advantage. RTZ is still scouting the front line, being the permanent defender for Geek Fam currently. But now RTZ, beautiful weather dry. But now not Nazara though, getting caught up in the golden hour. And Geek Fam once again gets the objective. And they bounce out.
Yep. It seems Navi just have a thing for scaling, dude. They really like scaling. I think they also botch a lot of their early game plays. Oh, good dodge by Apro if that was intended. Cars up top. Again, a lot more comfortable still staying in front. But still, turret will be taken. Geek Fam sent 4 members up top, and Navi this time are caught lacking. They aren't able to look for any trades on the map. Oh, what? This is getting really desperate from Navi.
Do they not just want to buy time? Isn't that what they're doing?
Yeah, that's what they're doing. But also, like, they're walking up, the Feather Airstrike comes in. I guess it's just an attempt. As long as Melissa gets the scale, I think we've seen these games before. You know, literally match number 1, game number 2, Kevin was able to scale up to be a monster late game.
And GZ scales too.
That's true, exactly. So that's why they need an artillery mage and Melissa, I guess, or a late game good clear gold laner to scale up. And that they have right now. With
damage control.
Cars on Uranus, which is much more comfortable than an Esmeralda for me.
I remember GZ was actually debuting in MPLID with Marcel, I believe.
Yep,
now there's a lot of damage towards that boy. The dive is already there. Marcel though stuck in no man's land.
Wow.
Taking all the turret hits in the golden hours as well. But now the models. No, it's actually Cars taking down the enemy. But now Kenziski's gonna be chest down, and there's no way he can get away from this one unless he has other plans right here. But no, it's gonna be Apro taking them down. Navi just chasing Geek Fam down to the ground. Only 2 left on the board for Geek, and there's no way they can defend the mid turret here.
Damage control until they find an opening and an opportunity just like that. And I think Navi found it very, very well. Andoryu being able to bait the resources. Really great weaving in and weaving out. Second, Nazara, Afro, that's 3 people, Nazara.
Shifty though, Nazara still able to get away from some of the damage, but now 4 guys is on him. Nazara, can he get away from this one? Whoa. I don't think so, but he gets one. Just for retaliation, but it's only Apro.
Still, good. Jungle for Roam.
So it's worth it for Navi, right?
Certainly.
Yes. They get a pick on the jungle. That means free Lord, unless Geek Fam try to contest this, which means it's also going to be 4v4 without the jungler, one of the main damage dealers.
Still might want to fight here. They have a lot of CCs. Cars will be the target. That's enough burst damage from Kenziski. But now the Lord surely will be taken down by Andoryu, and he gets the red tree quite easily.
Man.
Navi, look at the gold swing.
Geek fam really lost it, didn't they? They lost their control. They had everything going for them. They had a good gold lead for the Brody as well. They had a stack on him. The structures were in their favor. So what happened? How did they lose control so quickly?
I think it's because they just took a fight that they didn't need to, really, right? Like, again, with this kind of composition, you just need to play around objectives when you have the lead. Because it's built for it. With the Ruby, with the Belleric, yes, you can initiate, but a lot of times you just want to hold position, zone people from neutral objectives. Navi were able to punish that in the bottom lane, and again, this is why I love the Uranus more than the Esmeralda. So much more than the Esmeralda. You're so tanky, dude. It's so hard to kill.
Oh man, the range difference as well from a boy here, and also Gise. A boy is forced to play in the back line. Meanwhile, Gise, especially when Apro is in the front line, you can just play as to the front as you want to.
Yep. With the Marcel, classic stuff. You're able to golden hour to get the Lord to shove, even with the Holy Shield. Bait out the Holy Shield. Now the bottom wave, tier 2s all around taken out. You want to get as many Holy Shields as possible, but at this point, I really feel Navi have outscaled Geek Fam. I think they've basically secured the win.
Yeah.
There's obviously some clutch factor here. They still have combos, so Geek Fam can still look for that. But
4 purifies.
exactly what I was going to say. There's 4 goddamn purifies.
But in return, don't Geek fam have lots of ways to kind of look for a trigger onto those purifies? I mean, they have the Vexana crowd control, Ruby crowd control, Belleric crowd control. Wait a second!
Maybe like this, Karsto. Finally getting taken down. That's the burst damage that you're talking about, Eterna. But I feel like in the grand scheme of things, when Apro is there, the golden hour will be huge.
Yeah. I don't know about that though. I think Navi are getting a bit too comfortable. I know that you outscale your opponents, but that doesn't mean you can just do whatever. Oh, speaking of whatever.
An example right away on cue.
That's a little risky.
Yeah, thankfully, he's on a War Axe though, so he just heal up just fine, or just recall. Okay.
Okay, Divine Glaive now for Gise. This is it. These are the moments that are leading up to really bad damage team fights for Geek Fam. I think Holy Crystal plus Divine Glaive, I think it's over. Farsa, if they can't find a way to lock down Gise, it's gonna be very hard in these team fights.
Yeah, that's the words of the analyst, so it might really happen.
Aether Wolf, reporting for duty.
Melfic gun already for Zeon. This is where it gets chopped, according to Sheffin in that matchup. Or, I mean, I think you guys know. You guys probably met a lot of Melissas in the... Doryu, careful, brother. Okay. So yeah, they've dealt with the wave in the bottom lane. Now it's going to be Nazara who deals with it. Means that Navi can just have free hold on the Lord, get the position as well, and set up for that. Crazy poke on Audi Tizi. He has regen, but Lord's going to be at half. Already, the wave is dealt properly by Nazara, but they get mid-prio as well. And now, Cars walking up, Apro as well, they're zoning.
Yeah, Flicker is up for everyone except Marcel. It's going to be Andoryu taking that for himself. Oh, by a boy though. Oh, that's a big ultimate by Audi Tizi, but the Purifiers are popping up. And now Apro stuck in no man's land. It's going to be Kenziski securing another kill for himself. 4 kills so far for Kenzie, but to what is the conversion?
Yeah, they lose one person, they lose Afro, and technically they will still have the high ground to go for the push, to go for the siege. Zeon's still alive, Gise is there as well to look for zoning. But how much can they take?
Starting to clear down the Lord though. A boy does have decent wave play with Kenziski as well. Oh man, the Lord might not even knock down the inhibitor turret, and that's a good defense by Geek Fam. So the Apro kill definitely converted right away to a good defense.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Cars have been able to, like open vision for them?
Well, he can, but doesn't really matter too much if they group up like that. Again, there are still tools for Geek Fam to come back, and the Purifiers were all down. So don't think it was worth taking that risk, walking up against this kind of composition. I think the big mistake was them actually fighting after getting the Lord. They got Lord, should just play with it. Again, they have the artillery to siege. They have a Melissa and a Farsa, but instead they looked for a fight. They wanted to close the game early, and that might have bit them back in the butt, because Kenzie, he's not a late game pick, but I mean, with a Sky Piercer, he can be. He scales technically with more and more executions. He will have more and more ways to execute you. That looks like a wind of nature, but I think it makes more sense for. Wait, yeah, it should just be wind of nature, or
gold?
yeah, maybe it is sea halberd, dude. Maybe I am right. Maybe it looks more like a sea halberd, you know? Get more damage in there. Go glass cannon.
Is that wise?
No, but to win the game now, I think you can't really rely on wisdom. You gotta rely on brute
It's
strength.
the wind of nature.
This is why they're 0. I'm jumping.
Whoa.
You gotta be ballsy, man.
I wouldn't accept that.
37 stacks.
Don't worry, I'll tell that to Erpang.
No, don't worry, I will tell it myself. That's my goat you're talking about. And Audi Teasy, my goat. Next BTR, by the way.
The stacks aren't that great though, 37.
Dude, that's honestly, looking at how the game is played, not bad.
But what if it gets switched though? What else is there for Kinsiski? Just Rose Gold Meteor probably? If the stacks are gone. But now the stacks is still worth enough to be kept at this point of the game.
I think he needs the boots, bro. There's too many people running him down. He needs the boots. I don't think he... Well, for the swap, I think he swaps to, yeah, Emo Rose Gold. That's just the thing. They build up a wave down below, which is good. So this is going to be slow pushing back. But guess what? Guess who is right there? Uranus. Look at that. Cars.
No, I think they won't punish the Uranus either.
He's a big boy.
I think Cars can actually just walk him down. But he knows that there are people backing him up.
Did he not have Sea Halberd earlier on?
I don't think so.
Game 2.
Or was that the previous game?
That was the previous game.
Okay.
So yeah, now if you're just going to hold this, they have a slow push, I think. Is it a slow push in the bottom lane? I think it is a slow push.
Yeah.
Winter Crown, there you go. Big for Cars. Consecration already down though for Cars.
It's a tough job for Marcel and Audi TZ. They
Look
have
at
to
that.
find something, but at the same time, when you're getting poked down like this, how do you do that?
For Purifies, remember, so difficult for Geek fans to look for a stat. They got to go in layers. Endless battle for Endoryu.
At this point, you might want to go for the pure objective fight. Cars will be the target. Did not even use the Purify. Again, all the resources are burned. No Eternal Guard. No, I'm offended. This might be a window for Navi. There you go, Apro. Immediate concealed play. The models has been placed. Endoryu looking for the 50-50. Nazara still looking for an angle to go in. But Navi, do they want to reset this? But it's going to be Endoryu with the Retribution.
Nice,
golden hour. Beautifully placed by Apro. Now Nazara in a tough situation. Audi TZ as well. He's going to get chased down. Marcel with a big I'm offended, but unfortunately the damage is just not enough. Kanziski, total pat memory though. Not much damage. Now Apo is going to get run down by Apro and the whole team of Navi. Endoryu, Cars, Kanziski now down. Shut down by GZ. Only one left is Nazara, and he will bite the dust as well in the hands of Endoryu.
5 men strong, 5 men walking into the base after what looked like a very difficult early game. Navi close things out, and they take the series for themselves. 2-1 for Navi.
Give me